Hi everyone, my name is Danghua. Today I'm going to talk about how to use pivot table and dashboard to analyze the data in Excel. The interesting topic I find for this project is the highest paid athletes in the world. We can see a table here that displays the data that I get from mine. In the first column, it shows the rank of the athletes paid in 2018. In the second one, the names column display the name of each athlete with their first and last name. In the following three columns, they display the total pay, salary, and endorsement of each athlete earned in 2018. In the next one, the type of sport, which include the boxing, soccer, MMA, basketball, tennis, football, and etc. In the age columns, that shows the age of each athlete. Here is the length of the source. In the table, we can see the data displayed detailedly and well organized. But if we want to display the data clearly and more organized, we have to use the pivot table. Let's move to the first pivot table in the top 10 athletes worship. The first pivot table we see shows the data about the top 10 highest paid athletes with the total pay in 2018. For display this pivot table, I draw the name to the row file and the pay to the row file, which display the left side here the name of the top 10 athletes and the right side here the total pay of each athlete. The second pivot table below here display the data about the top 10 youngest athletes with the total pay and age. For display this pivot table, I draw the name to the row file and pay to the value, age to the value under the pay, and display the age in average. In this pivot table, we can see that the youngest player here is 23 years old, but earning 355 million for 2018. And the highest paid athlete here is $412 million in 25 years old. Then we go to the next worksheet. This pivot table shows the number of athletes in each type of sport. In this pivot table, we can see that 40% of athletes are basketball players in this rank, which obviously higher than any other type of sport player. For display this pivot table, I draw pay to the value, sport to the rows, which display the type of sport in the left side here and the count of number of athletes in the right side here. In the next worksheet here, the pivot table shows the data of salary, endorsement, and total pay of athletes, and organize them into their type of sport. The next slide here is helping us to expand and collapse the value. By collapse entire file here is clearly to help us to see the mixed line of the salary and endorsement and the total pay of each type of sport. Also, it can help us to easily find out the data of any player in the type of sport. And when we expand the entire file, it shows all the detail of data of the athletes in each of the sport. By display this pivot table, I draw the sport to the row and name under the sport in the row file. Also in the row file, I draw the salary and endorsement and total pay and display the mixed line of the salary and endorsement and the sum of the pay. When I put name under the sport involved, it can display the name of the athletes into the type of their sport, which can be well organized in this pivot table. And then we move to the next version, the first pivot table. And then we move to the next version. The first pivot table here shows the average of age and pay in each type of sport. To display this pivot table, I put age and pay under the right file and sport into the raw file and average the age and pay. And the second pivot table shows the here shows the total pay of athletes in each type of sport. To display this pivot table, I put pay to the value and sport to the row, and I sum up the pay, which here shows the total pay of all the type of sport. Let's move to the dashboard worksheet. We can see there are 3 different pivot charts. The first one shows the number of athletes in each type of sport, and the second chart shows the percentage of average age in each sport, and the last chart shows the total pay of athletes in each type of sport, and they are related to each other by using the slicer. To analyze the data simply, I create some slicer which can help us easily to filter the value that display the data we want to know. As I click on the basketball, and it will show us the data in pivot chart. And when we clear, and it will go back to the normal. When we create the slicer, you have to make sure you make the report connection which relate to the other slicer. If you're not, it will not function when you click on the slicer. The reason we use dashboard and pivot table is to make the data clearly to display and view. Thank you for watching. Bye.